Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another day in the shop. I am going to finish up this gravely. I have to make this belt guard work. So I have to cut an old bracket off and make a new bracket, and I'm going to make a new bracket out of an old bracket that I used to have for my trimmer string. That's off the side of the trailer. So all this is a flat bar. I'm just going to straighten it all out, cut off a piece, and then re-drill it, weld it all up, and call it a day. Okay, so let's take this off. Going to sit on it here, which this is hitting the belt and this is hitting the belt. So because I changed the angle of everything, that's or not change the angle, but I did change the angle of the blower because I took up a lot of gap that parts were wearing out, so I took care of that. So that created another problem. So now that I have this cut off, I'll just bolt this right on here. What I'm going to do is, first thing I'm going to do is throw my Sharpie underneath the mower deck. So I am going to make a cut right about here, probably going back about like that, and then come up through here. And I should be able to lay that down like it's called a bird's mouth, and it should weld out pretty good. So let's cut this out and see how close I got. And the rust is cleaned up. Okay, let's see how we did. So that is actually pretty close right there. Probably gonna have to take some more out of this little edge right here. So I'm going to go grind on that just a little bit with the bench grinder. Yeah, it's not going to be perfectly level, but pretty close. So what I'm going to do, without touching this, right where this blue line is, that's where I'm going to cut it. And just round it off from there. Okay, let's put this thing all together and see how it looks. What's going to happen is I do a little tweaking again, or still, however you want to say it. Again, yeah, that's going to be perfect. So we'll see how this holds up, if this cracks out or not. I don't think it will, but it might. Okay, so the next thing I gotta do is change the blades. I gotta go from the high lift blades, which is on there right now, with the short tail, and I'm going to gator blades, which what I do in the spring, yeah, they are sharp, but this is my worst pair of gator blades. And I put these on all of my mowers first thing in the spring because a lot of places we can mulch the leaves up versus picking them all up. And if we can mulch them all up faster than we can pick them up, that's what we do. So everything's going to have gator blades on it, because no matter where we're at, you know, I got 3 mowers doing 3 different things in the spring, and we'll be all set for picking up leaves or just mulching them up or thatching or whatever. We should be all set. So we will be running them blades until probably about the beginning, first week or second week of June, when we'll have to change to the Gravely blades, which is the gull wing blades, because the heavy dew will start hitting us, and some yards should never dry out all day long, so they're always wet. So that's where the Gravely blades work out really, really well in our area, just because we got a lot of fescue and rye. It wasn't too bad from being fall cleanup. At least not too bad. Wasn't too dulled off. I have my impact set on the lowest setting, and it usually works out really, really well. Never have a problem with my blades loosening up.
Good afternoon. How y'all doing today?
So we got that project all done. Everything's all buttoned up. The only thing I'm going to have to do now, because everything is done, is talk to the dealership tomorrow, because I have to drop it off to get the fuel gauge fixed on the right tank, because that went out, I don't know, 2 months after I got it, something like that. I just never had time to drop it off to the dealership and get it fixed. So it's under warranty, and it's not going to be a big deal to get it fixed. They're just going to have to pull it up, put a new one in there, but I just got to get it dropped off. So that's going to be it for me for today, except for one thing. Vicki wants to answer some questions, or a question that a viewer had.
We had a viewer that was asking, when we're out riding around in our truck, after we get done mowing a lawn or whatever, I'm always writing. Well, what we have is we have our route sheet, and we have our customers on those sheets. And so what I do is when we get that lawn done, I put the date on it in that spot. And they were also asking about how many lawns we do per day. Well, we've got our route down to 4 days a week, and we've got it so we're doing 10 to 12 a day. And we have like 83 lawns that we take care of, but we don't do those every week.
So it works out pretty good, and that's why we'd like to get down probably about 10 or 15 more customers, properties total. But I think we got a pretty good start right now of where we're going to be at, and pretty much all the ones that are going to be left this year They'll be all pretty decent yards. So, you know, they're all nice customers, all nice yards.
And if we can keep our customers alive, because we just lost another one of our good customers yesterday. You know, they're up there in age, and it's been a rough winter. We've already lost 2 of them already since December.
Yes.
And so what happens now is when these customers pass away, we're not filling in the spots.
No.
We're just going to keep what we have.
Because we are 76 or 75 days away from our start of the season. So it's going to, you know, they're roughly about April 15th is where we usually start, or we like to start. Well, actually, I'd like to start, but we'll see how that all works. Usually all the snow is done by then, the snowstorms are done by then, but rarely we get one later on in that. But we did that 2 years ago. We had one at the last week of April, but hopefully that doesn't happen this year. And hopefully the winter keeps going the way it is. It's kind of a mild winter, and I'm okay with that. Okay, there was another viewer question that we had, and was it 2 videos ago that mentioned about it was a 5-page long letter, and I couldn't open it. I couldn't go read through the whole thing. So there's a lot of questions on there. The biggest one is which lawnmower is the best. In my opinion, there is no best lawnmower. There is no best zero turn, or there's no best brand or whatever. It's whatever works best in your area as far as the closest dealership to you and the one that's going to take care of you. Because you can have the best lawnmower in the world, but if it breaks and you can't get it fixed, that's no good to you. So, and as far as the quality of lawnmowers, they're all pretty close to the same. If you want to stay, if you're just a homeowner zero turn to work fine. We had a
Husqvarna.
Yeah.
And that was a good mower. I mean, we ran it. It wasn't a commercial mower, but we ran it as a commercial mower.
Yeah, that's.
But it would work perfect for a homeowner.
Yes, it would work perfect. And usually in the spring, the Husqvarna usually they have a sale where you would get the zero turn, leaf blower, and a string trimmer, I believe.
I think you get a chainsaw too with that.
Possibly a chainsaw. I don't remember, but yes, they have
it's
something
like $1,000 worth of tools that come with it.
So that is a very good deal for the homeowner. You know, and it's, you know, you could run that commercially, because we did it for, we beat the heck out of that thing for 2 years.
Yeah.
And it wasn't really that bad. I just didn't like it because it was quick on this turn and forward going backwards, and when I'm in a hurry I was spinning up the yard, so it was just a little too light for me. It was overpowered for the weight. How's that? So 25 horse Kohler on that one. So
yeah, so whatever you have in your area, those are the mowers that you want to be running. Like now our place where we get our Gravely, they also have Toro, but they don't push the Toro zero turns in our area. In fact, they don't even push the John Deere zero turns.
Even though they have one, which is a homeowner
They have them, they can get them, but they are more so with the Gravely.
Because they have more faith in the Gravely and the brand and what they have done for the warranty on that.
So we have those options, and we also have the Skag dealer in our area. So we have the Skag and we have the Gravely, and that's what we run now.
Yes, and as far as future lawnmowers, there isn't any. This is it. We're going to be replacing all the parts on these 3 mowers we have, and we're not going to be upgrading mowers because every part's replaceable. This Gravely has 200 hours on it. I got another 200 hours to go before I change the hydraulic oil. So,
since Mark is a Mr. Fix-It, he can fix about anything. So, you know,
pretty much,
it saves us a lot of money by him doing all the repairs. And actually, a lot of the repairs work out better because sometimes the mechanics at the dealerships, they don't know how to fix stuff.
Right.
And then Mark has to go behind and refix it.
And mostly that has to do with inexperience as a mechanic. So I see the battery's going dead, so we're going to have to cut this out. So that's going to be That's going to be it for us for today. Please leave a comment, like, subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified when the next video is released.
Peace. Goodbye till the next video. Have a good weekend.